Hello, guys. It's your girl, Steph Perez. Welcome. I'll give you an opportunity to pop on, and we'll go ahead and get this live stream started for Saturday. So say hello as you're popping on. Say hello. Would love to know who is out there. Would love to know who I'm connecting with. And if someone could just give me like a mic check, let me know if my mic sounds okay. I had to restart my computer, which is why we are a little bit late. And usually I check the volumes on my mic, but I didn't want to delay it any further. So let me know if my mic sounds okay. So welcome, guys. Welcome, community members. Welcome, onlookers. Welcome, those that might be newer to my world that are tuning in. If you do have any questions today, feel free to use the live chat. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions live. As with all of my live streams, really laid back. Today, the title tells you exactly what we're talking about, how to earn $500 days while learning how to build an online business for yourself. Let me know if you're here for it. Let me know if this is exactly what you want to learn more about, because that's what I'm going to talk about. All right. We are in the winning season and we are in the home-based business season of the year. So now is such a fantastic time to invest in yourself and to begin this journey. And I want to be your mentor on that journey and actually teach you the ropes. And as someone that's been in this space for over 16 years, it's so exciting to know that I have such an easier way to teach people the business of online business, both for myself as well as for those that want to learn. And so today we are going to definitely talk about the faster way. We're going to talk about the easier way. No bones about it. There's always work involved, right? But there is an easier way. There is a faster way. And out of my 16 years of experience doing what it is that I do, right, I'm so thankful that I was able to discover this and that I could embark on this really important pivot, right, in my own business and also in my own life. And so the one thing, right? Hey, Veronica, I see you, right? The important question I asked my mentorship members yesterday, right, that are doing the daily mentorship with me, is the one thing that I'm doing every single day is I'm committed to showing up, right, on YouTube, whether I'm going live, whether I'm uploading content, whether I decide to do a short. I'm showing up on YouTube in some kind of video capacity to not only grow my business and to grow my own wealth, right, but to inspire and empower, right, a ton of other women that want to learn how to get started in an online business and really learn how to grow it with the intention, right, of wanting to grow a six-figure business, right, which is right around, $9,000 to $10,000 a month consistently. All right. So that's why I do what I do. And it's not just about making money. And it's great that we want to start an online business. But I really decided when I discovered what I discovered, I decided to really make it my duty to show women how they can actually get started without having to start from scratch. Meaning you don't have to already have a business idea. You don't have to create an ebook. You don't have to create your own course. You don't have to go out there and create modules and modules of trainings. Like, you don't have to figure out how you're going to turn your knowledge or your expertise into a business. That I've discovered it takes a lot of women, right? A lot of time. I have found that more women like burn out. I have found more women give up. I have found more women stay stuck. And I'm just here to say, like, there is a faster way. And someone actually asked me, like, with my 16 years of experience, why didn't I just, sell one of my make money online courses, right, opposed to selling someone else's course? And it's because selling someone else's course gave me a license to be able to sell it as my own. And it gave me the license to be able to impart that license onto other people. Had I decided to sell my own course, right, number one, I didn't want to go through the legalities, right, of offering license rights. And I wanted something that was a lot more condensed, that was a lot more simpler, that was more foundational and fundamental. And my programs, they're a little bit different, right? They actually teach in a different way. And if I would have just decided to offer my course like every single day the way that I do now, I wouldn't have been able to give women the license rights, which basically means you would have gone through my course and then you would have still had the questions of, what do I create? right? Do I write an ebook? Do I do a course? And I don't know, Veronica, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Like that was one of the appeals of getting started, right, in this actual course, is that you didn't have to think about what you were actually going to create, right? For those of you guys that own my blueprint, right, you didn't have to think about what you were going to create. You had a ready-made opportunity. You had a ready-made offer. And you guys, I use opportunity to basically mean something of really great value to sell other people that will allow you to make money. Right. And so I love knowing that, like, my word right now is fast. Like, I love knowing that I can help you get set up in your online business like crazy fast. Because for me, when I got started in 2007, and I promise, like, we're going to get to the notes, right? But this is just how I roll. And I enjoy sharing in this way. When I got started in 2007, like, literally the recipe for my success, part of that recipe was the fact that I was able to get started fast and I didn't have to worry about creating anything outside of my daily video. So I was able to literally connect myself to something to sell. I was able to learn from that actual product, right, which was an ebook, and it was an entire community. I got to learn from the actual product, and I got to turn right back around and sell that product to other people and earn money directly into my PayPal account. It was so, like, it felt so amazing, right? I was going to say liberating, but it felt so amazing on my third day in business to actually see that first sale come into my PayPal, right? And then the sales just kept coming in what felt like every day. And I would go on to earn 28 sales right in my first 30 days. And I just remembered how awesome it felt. But then as I reflect, right, and I've shared this many times, is part of that recipe to my success was the fact that in my first 30 days, right, getting those results, I only had one thing to worry about. And that was showing up every single day on YouTube, sharing my journey, sharing my experience, and offering people or inviting people, right, to actually buy this book from me that I was learning from, right? And it's what I've discovered over 16 years doing so many things that I've done. Like, the ability to learn from something and then turn right back around and sell that to someone else literally is the fastest way. I've done business opportunities where, you know, I was earning $1,000 per transaction. And do you know what I had to do to help people win? I couldn't just sell them the business opportunity and then rely upon the business opportunity to teach them, because there was not that kind of value in the business opportunities. So what I had to do was I had to put together an entire program to teach people what I knew about making money in that business, right? So I taught them how to create, y'all, this is the crazy thing, right? Like, this was like my first legit digital product. Like, listen to this for a second, all right? So I promoted a business, right, where the investment was $1,145. Again, brilliant. Like, and I made six figures my first year promoting it, right? So, like, that's the way you flip money, right? That's the way you flip money legit, right? $1,145 to get started. I made $108,000 my very first year promoting it. All right. But here's the thing. Okay. When I say learn and earn, right, is like the fastest and the most simplest way to get started, this is what I mean. So even though people were joining me, right, and I was making $1,000 every single time someone joined me in my business opportunity, I looked up and I'm like, I've got to teach these people now, because I know the education is not in the actual product. And so I put together an entire course, like that's literally what it was. And I walked them through step by step how I actually built my funnel, how I connected my payment processors, how I created content, how I did YouTube videos, like every single thing I did in my business, I taught them how to do, right, in this course that I put together for them. And so for everyone that joined me in that particular business, right, they got the course for free, right? Well, what happened was people started getting wind that were also in this business, right, through other people, that I had this training. And people started reaching out to me, asking me, Steph, can I pay you another $1,000, right, to join your team so I can get access to this training? And that didn't feel right to me, right? So I said, no, you don't have to pay me. And what I did was I put a price tag on that actual course of $297. So that literally was like my first legit digital product. And why? It was offering real value to people that were stuck. So my point with sharing that is the fact that the fastest way, right, is not just to join a business opportunity that's giving you the potential, right, to earn $1,000 per transaction or $3,000 per transaction or any amount of money per transaction. Because if you don't know what to do, you're going to struggle. And that's what I found to be the case with so many people. They did not know what to do. They had the opportunity, but then there was like, okay, what's next? And all I can tell you is like being someone that cares deeply about the success of other people. Like I want to make all of my money at the high service of others, right? I want to sleep well at night, all of those things. And so it's so different to know that someone goes to my website, right? GoPro with Steph. They decide to go through the information. They love what they read. They want to participate. They enroll, and knowing that they're going to get trained right with it. Like the program is designed to train them. And we're going to talk about that, right? We are going to talk about that. So for me, right, there were many ways I could have gone about building my business for me. Meaning I could have showed up every single day, and changed the price to one of my courses to $500 or $1,000 and get out there every single day and sell it. And guess what? People would buy it from me. But then I'd be met with the challenges of, okay, great. I went through your course stuff. Like, what do I do? What do I sell now? What do I give away now? Like, how do I make money? How do I take this idea and actually turn it into, right? They would still have those questions. And at this phase in my own life, right, 49 years old, wanting an easier approach to making money online and, further scaling and growing my business. Like I wanted to like literally be able to extend to people like the same opportunity that I had my hands on, right? And what is that? It's an opportunity where I have a product I get to sell. People get to learn from the actual product, and I get to give them the license to resell it as their own as well. So it's like literally when Veronica, as an example, right? Because I see her name there. When Veronica, as an example, right around 30 days ago, invested into this, instantly, Veronica had the same opportunity that I have. Y'all, that's brilliant. Please write that down, right? Veronica has the exact same opportunity, right, that I have. She has the opportunity, number one, to learn from the actual product, okay? She can learn away. She can decide to master things that I have not even decided to master. We have access to the exact same information, right? And she has the exact same opportunity, right, to earn $500 every single time, right? She sells the program to someone else through the content that she's creating on YouTube, right, and on Facebook. So it feels amazing to know, right, that I have a business where I'm earning $500 a day when I sell the program. And then I'm able to afford you, right, that exact same opportunity. Like, let me know if that is not absolutely amazing. That to me, that's so inspiring. It's so empowering. And all I can tell you is that if I was getting started now, like I would look at this and I'd be like, this is absolutely like the way to go. I would be empowered by the fact of, okay, well, Steph, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to learn how to do what it is that you're doing. You might decide to use a different platform though. Like you might not decide to use YouTube. You might decide to go out there and do reels, right? Or to like grow your business in a different fashion. And that's your prerogative, right? Like you can absolutely do that, but you still have the same opportunity. Where many years ago, if we purchased a course for like $1,000 or $1,500, we would learn from the course, right? But we didn't have the same opportunity as the actual course creator, because now we have to decide what we were going to do with that information and how we were going to turn that information right into a profitable business for ourselves. Were we going to create an ebook? Were we going to do affiliate marketing? Were we going to create a course? Like what were we going to actually do with the information, right, to make it profitable for ourselves? What I love about this, someone invests $500, right, to learn the business of online business, right, to learn digital marketing, and they can turn around instantly, simply share it with one person by saying, oh my gosh, I knew nothing about making money online. I came into this program, right, in a couple of days, or like in Veronica's case, in 3 weeks, I had my complete business set up. And someone says, how? And she says, well, just go to my website and you can learn all about it. And that person could go to their website, right, go to Veronica's website, learn about it and say, well, I want to do this too. Invest the $500. Now, Veronica, guess what? She is at a wash, right? She literally got her investment back. So now every single sale that she makes from here moving forward, right, is absolute profit, right? Because very, very little overhead. We give you a free marketing system. First, I'm not even following my notes right now. Are y'all getting this? I'll come back and I'll see if there's anything I need to touch upon. But this is the way I flow. All right. We give you a free marketing system. right? So unlike, again, many years ago, if you invested into a course and you learned a lot, because there's a lot of really great courses out there. I own a lot of really great courses that I invested in. I've created a lot of really great courses that other people have invested in. But here's the thing, once you go through it and you're like, okay, number one, now I got to figure out the idea. Do I want to do an ebook? What do I want to do an ebook around, right? Do I want to do a course? What do I do a course around? Or let's say you were learning affiliate marketing, right? Now you got to decide, okay, what affiliate product do I actually want to sell? Right. So now you got to go through the research process of actually finding something that you feel good in actually offering. Right. And you still have to end up, right, making, right, your system. You still got to have like a money getting system. And so what that meant for us many years ago is you would go out there and before you even made a dime, right, you were already investing, right, into tools that you had to pay for on a monthly basis. Right. Generally to the tunes of right around $100, sometimes less, sometimes right around $100. Right. When someone gets started, right, with our program, right, they pay $500 for the entire program and we give them a free marketing system as well. And they like that marketing system can carry them right into a lot of money. Like you can literally begin to build your email list and begin to make, right, like thousands of dollars before you even have to decide whether or not you want to upgrade, right, and begin paying monthly or annually or whatever. But y'all, that's amazing. Like we literally hook people up and we allow people to get started in a more simplified way and in a much faster way. And that's really what's needed in this space right now is more people being aware that there is an easier way and that there is a faster way and that the same opportunity that I have for myself is the same opportunity, right, that you're able to take on for yourself as well, right? The bonus for you is that you get my mentorship. All right. You not only get the program, but you also get my mentorship. All right. So like, let me know. Right. My first line was get started fast is the key. And all of that was inspired by that. Oh my gosh. Veronica says, yes, it is. I agree, Jordan. This is an empowering opportunity. I am so glad I got out of my own way and moved forward. And I'm so glad that you got out of your own way as well. Even though I didn't look at it as you being in your own way, I knew you were going through like your process of figuring out if this is what you wanted to do. But I look at how fast, right, you were able to go. For anyone that doesn't know Veronica, she didn't know anything about the business of online business. She knew nothing about digital marketing, had never had a business online, none of that stuff. And she was able to come in and right around 3 weeks time, she was able to get fully set up. Right? Like she has an entire sales process where she's able to build her own email list. She's actually able to sell something, which happens to be the course, right? And she has, her marketing strategy out there working for her every single day. I'm watching the views on her videos, like, and I'm like, wow, to have virtually like no subscribers, right? Like she's actually legit getting like great amount of views. Like it's very proportionate, right, to her subscriber base, knowing that her videos are getting out there to people that are discovering her. Now, how does, like, literally in 30 days, you can have a complete business set up, right? Putting you in a position to be able to earn $500 for every sale, right? And now, right, there are people out there that are discovering you on a daily basis because you're putting content out there. Like, it's just wicked fast, right? It's like, even when I say it, it blows my mind because in my 16 years, like I know how long it has taken people to get started or to invest a lot of money and to look up and never be started, right? Like that's just not the case here. It's not the case. And so I'm glad that Veronica felt like she had to get out of her own way to get started because it's such a great success story that selfishly I get to share with other people. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I get to share that with other people as inspiration, right, on what is possible, right? And so she's already begun to generate leads. I believe she got her first lead like last week. She was so excited, right? And the one thing I used to always tell myself when I got started, and then I began telling others, is like where you can do something one time, right, you can begin to experience that result over and over, right? So if she can generate one lead from her video content, that means her video content is going to continue to inspire more people, right? More people will start watching her content. More people will start opting in to learn more about what she's talking about and getting access to it, right? And guess what? Then she's going to pop her first sale. And where there's one sale, there's another sale, and there's another sale. And the fact that I love is that I know when that sale happens, whether it's today, whether it's next week, it's going to be significant for her because it's going to be $500, Like that stuff is not talked about enough in this space, right? The work is the work. So when that sale, right, happens, it's going to be significant, right? And that's what I want to help more people do, is step into a space, right, of being able to earn significantly. I'm like right on like a intersection and I hear all kind of accidents. So accident, right? Be able to earn significantly, right, for the work that they are putting into starting and growing their business. All right. So really, really, really excited. So number one, okay, what the program teaches you, what the course actually teaches you. It's so important you understand like this is a course. All right. So again, today we're talking about how to earn $500 days, right? By learning how to build an online business. And you guys, I'm just going to be honest about like my expectation is that businesses sell, right? And I think online, a lot of times the reality of business is not talked about enough in a true way to paint the expectation of what's possible for you. And so like when I put $500 days or $500 a day, the reason I say that is because I think it's a reasonable expectation to start a business and to grow the business to a place where you're beginning to earn sales on a daily basis. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think that's painted enough for people out there. And what's painted more is the struggle of online business. Well, if we have found an easier way and a faster way to get started, and if you yourself, right, little mindset here, if you yourself set the expectation that you are in business and that you are open to business every single day. Why? Because number one, we teach you how to build a complete 24/7, 365 money getting system where someone can go through your sales process any day of the week, any time of the week, be able to make a purchase and you be able to earn. Like, why should we not set the reasonable expectation, right, of daily progress, of daily sales inside of our business? We don't have to treat this any differently than any other business, right, that opens its doors, right? We don't have to, right? We just got to decide, right, to be productive, right, and to decide to build and grow our business with that expectation in mind. And I think if more women approach their business with that mindset, like that's why I go live. That's why I upload videos. That's why I'm present on a daily basis, right? Is because I realize my doors of my business have to be open every single day. And I want to do whatever is possible, right, to get me to, right, my target. Like I'm looking at 6 figures a month. Like that is my goal. That is what I am working for, right? Does that number like scare me? Absolutely. It's a big freaking number, right? But I want to give myself something big to work towards. I don't want to like wake up and see that I made a sale and then like check out for the day because, oh, I'm done. No, I want to strive for more, right? Because where I can help one person get started, I want to help more people get started, right? And I look up and it's only like 7 sales a day. Like that's all that it is. In the big scheme of things, think about all the people, right, that are in the US. Think about all the people that are in the world. Think about all the people that are searching for terms like learn digital marketing, start a digital marketing business, start an online business, learn how to make money online, learn how to start a side hustle, learn how to start a side gig, like learn how to make money on YouTube, learn how to make money on Facebook, learn how to make money on TikTok. Y'all, there's so many people that want to learn the business of online business, where for me, while the number seems big, right, like $100,000 a month seems big and it is big, right? However, there are already so many women out there doing it. There are so many women out there doing it, and they're only able to do it because the demand and the desire is there. Please write that down. The demand and the desire is already there. That's why they're already able to do it. And all they have simply done is tapped into a way of showing up on a daily basis and growing their audience in such a way where they have a huge audience and they keep creating the awareness of what they have to offer, right? I'm hearing what women are doing to get their businesses to these levels, right? And I want to inspire more women, right, to decide to be about your business in this way, because most of us will never do enough, right, to ever get our businesses off the ground. Well, I've discovered what to do to get my business off the ground and to begin earning profitably and begin earning 6 figures a year, right? But I'm like, no, I'm ready to go ahead and make that my monthly because other people are doing it. Like that's the only green light that I needed. Other people are doing it. Why not me? Right? Why not me? So when I say things like $500 a day, and there was a time where I would be really, really like, I would feel some kind of way about sharing that, right? Because I know the mind around people is, you mean $500 every single day? Well, yeah, it's only one person a day. When you take your eyes off of the money and you realize, okay, 6 figures a month, it's 7 people, it's 7 customers. There are businesses all over the globe that are acquiring way more than 7 customers in a single day, right? It just simply means that we've got to learn the business of online business and work our business accordingly, right, to the outcome that we desire. Let me know, you guys, if that's not like a mic drop, if that's not inspiring, if that doesn't empower you to decide, right, to really get after this for yourself, okay, to really get after this for yourself, all right? So number one, it teaches you step by step. All right. Number one. So I'm going to refer to my notes here because I want to make sure I'm sharing everything with you. All right. Yeah, exactly. Shantae, I'm claiming my 7 customers every day. Absolutely. You also, like I'm telling you, in terms of like mentorship, if you, again, come into the course, you're not going to just be like dropped off. So one of the things that we're doing, again, we're just hanging out today. So if you have questions, ask. As I'm going to be doing a book club, right? But it's a course club where we're going to be going through the entire course together. Once a week, we're going to show up on a live Zoom, right? And we're going to talk about the course, right? You're going to tell, everyone's just going to share like what they learned, what they got from it, how they're going to apply it to their business, if they have any questions around it, right? Like, isn't that like awesome? Isn't that such an awesome idea? And it's because I have people from all walks of life, from all ages, from all experience levels, right? That are beginning to come into this. And the biggest thing for me is I want to help more people get it. I want more people to know what I really know, right, about online business, right? I want them to really know that it's not just the moving parts. And people that have really worked with me on a deeper level, like Shantae, she's been with me for like 3 years now. Like, she knows that it's bigger than just like the act. It's bigger, right? And so I really want to impart on way more people like what it really means, right? And how we actually approach building a very successful business for ourselves. And so for anyone that jumps into the course, right, you're going to be invited into this course club where, again, once a week, we're going to show up just on a live casual Zoom, right? I don't even care if you're in your PJs, right? I believe it's going to be at night. But we're going to just talk about the course every single week. We're going to go through a different module or go through a different lesson, depending upon how expansive the individual modules are. And we're going to show up, we're going to talk about it. I'm not showing up to teach. Like, we're going to show up and talk about it. So if you have questions or you have ideas, and we're just going to talk about it, right? Because my thing is I want you to get it. All right. So if you're already here and you're like, Steph, I need to check this out, I want to become a part of this, the link is down below in the description, goprowithsteph.com. All right. There are built-in payment plans into it as well. So there's Afterpay, there's Klarna. There have been some people that have gotten started for as little as $44. And there's others that have gotten started for $125. And there's a lot of people that just paid $500 and just got started. All right. And so I do share the word economical because in the big scheme of what you're learning and what you get access to and the opportunity that you have compared to a lot of things you could invest your money into, it really, really is an economical opportunity, right, to help you in growing, right, getting started, growing, and really understanding the world of digital marketing and online business, right? It really, really is. So number one, in terms of what it teaches you step by step, and bring my mic closer, number one, it teaches you how to create an entire sales process, right? Like how to create an entire money getting system. All right. So you see a lot of people out there where, like, when you go down to my link down below, right, you're going to opt in. You're going to be met with a bridge page, right? You're going to check your email. You're going to go to a sales page, right? That sales page is going to tell you everything about this actual course. You're going to click a button, right? And that button's going to take you to the checkout page. When you check out, right, you're going to immediately go to a page that's called a fulfillment or a thank you page. And on that fulfillment or thank you page, you're going to get the information that you need to get immediate access to what you just purchased, right? So we actually walk you through step by step how to create that entire process for yourself. All right. We make it click button simple. So literally a click of a button, you download the entire sales process into your free marketing system, right? And then you follow step-by-step hand-holding videos that show you how to edit and personalize every single page. Like everything that you need to edit and personalize, right? You're guided through, like literally your hand held through the entire process, all right? And I'm telling you, again, Veronica is someone that knew nothing about any of these things, and she was able to go through the process and get set up. All right. It's beautiful, you guys. Like when I say easier and fast, like this is where it's at. Because if you're gonna do business online, you have to have a sales process, right? I mean, again, Shantae's worked with me in private coaching, right? Where again, in that particular setup, I was teaching women how to take their ideas and how to turn them into a business. And she knows like what I went through to teach people like how to create a capture page and how to create bridge pages and how to create tripwires and how to like she's watched me teach people the sales process, right? Shantae's gone through that process for herself. And I can guarantee you, she will tell you right here, like what she experienced in this course, nothing compared to what she had to go through in turning an idea of a product or a service like into something monetizable, right? It's a lot more. I'm just telling you, right? So step by step, right? And some people go through it and get it set up within 24 hours. And some people, I think Shantae took her 72 hours, right? Again, Veronica, brand new to all of this, took her 3 weeks. All right. So you actually learn how to create an entire sales process. No matter what you're selling online, every business online has to create and build a sales process. All right. Has to create and build a sales process. All right. And here's the thing. When I first came into the course, they didn't have the pre-built funnel. So when you go through my system, mine's a little bit different because I created mine from scratch. Plus I wanted to, right? But they didn't have that. And people were still getting set up wicked fast. All right, now we have the pre-built and it's like wicked fast that people are getting set up. And I consider anything less than 30 days like wicked fast, right? To go from nothing to having a complete sales process and money getting system set up that can drop $500 payments directly into your bank account. All right. So it's already set up, right? We guide you through the personalization and the virtual handholding, right? And then, okay, so once you're set up, okay, that's like the first order of business. And when you get signed up, I'm going to drop you into my members vault, right? My bonus members vault, where there's an orientation. And when you follow my orientation, it walks you through exactly how to process the course, right? It walks you through exactly like what I recommend you do first, you do second. So you know the order in which to go through the course, right? Based upon like the level of experience you have, what you want to learn, what you need to learn, and what you've got to get set up and working for you. Again, I go above and beyond, right, to make sure that you're fully in the know of what to expect and what to do. All right. So then once your system is set up, right, then you can dive right back into the course and you can actually learn, right, how to market and grow your business. Again, where so many people struggle and fail, like don't know how to show up online, right, on a daily basis to market and to actually grow their business. Again, Veronica was able to get started, right? And as soon as she was set up, she was able to dive into creating video content, right? She uses Facebook and she uses YouTube, right? So she has like 20 some odd days of videos that she's been doing, sharing with people what she's learning, you know, how she knew nothing about digital marketing. She's literally taking people on her journey, sharing her experiences and letting them know why they need to learn this, why they want to learn this. Right? It's beautiful. Again, that's what I teach, is how to share your journey. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to have 16 years of experience, right? Like you just have to be willing to show up with a desire to help other people that want to know this information, right? And so it's no wonder why she's getting video views, right? Being brand new is because, again, the volumes of people that are out there searching for all matters concerning digital marketing, online business, making money online, and everything in between is huge. There are people that are out there searching and they're looking for, please write this down, okay? They're looking for people that they can relate to. Someone that has no experience might watch Veronica's videos and might resonate with her on so many different levels where maybe I would be completely over their head. Where with Veronica, she's sharing from such a new perspective, right? And the language that she uses, her approach to actually sharing her experience, they might be like, oh my gosh, I see myself in Veronica. I share this because it's important for you to know, like you can make money despite where you're getting started, right? Because there are people out there that not only want to learn about this, but they want to learn it and buy it from someone that they can actually relate to. And again, you actually learn that in the course. You learn how to create content. You learn how to market yourself in such a way where it is desirable to buy from you. So all the excuses you could have about having success with this, it's taken away because you're going to learn everything you need to learn in the course. And also you're going to learn it, right, by having me as your mentor. All right. So once you have it all set up, right, then the course teaches you how to actually market and grow your business online. So it teaches you, various platforms that you can use. If you want to dive into TikTok, great training on TikTok. If you want to dive into Instagram, great training on Instagram. If you want to learn how to use Facebook, again, great training on Facebook. Like, none of these platforms are hard to use, but if you've never used them, like, you've got to understand how to use them, and most importantly, how to create content on them. And we have an entire content training module, right, which helps you and teaches you on how to actually create content so that you are connecting with people that want what it is that you have to offer. All right. The next part is, all right, here's what's really important. And I realized I wanted to start sharing this more because I don't think people understand this. It's not a course about how to sell a course. It's not that at all. Entirely not. It's just, again, we understand that if you can learn from something and turn right back around and begin selling it, that you can get into business for yourself a heck of a lot faster versus trying to figure out what you're going to sell or what you could bring to the marketplace or what your area of expertise is. And then how do you turn that into a product, or all the things that you could have to go through to start an online business. We didn't want you to have to go through that. All right. And so the beautiful thing about this is that you can set up your system to sell this to others and earn $500 first and foremost. Right. So when you go through the process of setting up your sales process, right, you can set it up so that you are selling this course and you're going to earn $500 every single time someone buys from you. So you'll actually go through the process of setting up your capture page, your sales page, your checkout page, your fulfillment page, right, with the intention of actually selling this course, right? They walk you through it all. So if you don't know how to set up your PayPal or your Stripe and how to accept Klarna and Afterpay, we teach you all that, right? You get fully set up, all right, how to actually do that. Or if you already have an idea, right? Like, I just did a discovery call with a woman last week who has an idea, and she's already proven that it can make her money because she's been giving her time away for free, helping people. So she already knows that there are people out there. There's a market of people that could benefit from her knowledge. If she wanted, as an example, to come into this course, right, she could actually take what she uses in this course to actually build out her complete sales process for selling whatever it is that she wants to sell, whether it be an ebook, whether it be a course, whether it be whatever. She can use what she learns in here because we have an entire section on how to turn your passion into a business. Y'all, there's a 2.0 coming to this course as well, which means it's just going to be more expansive, right? So when you invest, you get grandfathered in, where you don't have to pay for upgrades, you don't pay monthly fees, nothing, right? So 2.0 it's like given to us. I don't know what in the heck they're going to add to it, but I'm so excited. And I offered to create YouTube training because that's not in it right now, right? And so I offered to create YouTube training so that those that want to use YouTube like I do, right, can learn and know what I know about YouTube and be, building a six-figure business through YouTube. And if they don't put it in there, I'm going to just do it myself, and my members will get it as a bonus, right? So y'all that are in the program, like, have no fear. I'm gonna have your back when it comes to YouTube. And I understand, y'all, because the younger market, they're really into like instant gratification when it comes to marketing, right? And so they really are down for the TikTok and the Instagram, the doing reels. And don't get me wrong, those things are great to build your audience. But there's a space for YouTube. And I think every single person online should understand, right, like the benefit of deciding to think long-term right out the gate when it comes to your business. And that's the play that YouTube has. It can not only give you short-term results, because I make money from people that discover me like brand new all the time, right? Matter of fact, my most recent customers were people that have only been in my world for a couple of weeks or a couple of days, right? And so one way or another, y'all want to get your hands on that, all right? But again, you can set it up for your own passion. And again, $500, because then what does that do? It gives you two opportunities. Because now if you have a passion you have your mind set on, right, you can use the training, right, use the passion building module and learn how to turn your passion or your idea or your expertise into a business for yourself. And then you can also decide to sell, right, the course and earn $500 when people are like, wow, how did you set your online business up? I'll give you this as an example. Another one of my coaching clients, right, is in the HR field, right? And she teaches and inspires HR departments of one. Well, she told me like she was itching to get this course, but she didn't know how it was going to fit into the big scheme of her business. And then she reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and she's like, I'm ready to invest, because she had a consult with someone who basically wanted to know how she set up her entire online business. Y'all are not hearing me. Y'all are not hearing me. So you got to understand where the need is with this. It's not just people wanting to come online and make money in the capacity like I do, right? Like I make money by teaching people how to make money online. But there are some people that have a passion and have an idea, and they're being inspired by other people that have very successful businesses, and they want to learn how to get set up like them. So what did this client do? She actually bought the course from me, right? So that now she can be a resource when someone says, how did you get your online business set up? She doesn't want to teach people how to set up an online business, right? But she can earn $500 every single time someone asks her, right, about how did you learn all this stuff? Right? How did you know how to do all of this stuff? She now has a training that can teach all of that stuff without having to be, right, like the teacher or being the coach, right? So yeah, right? So I'm telling you, like, this is so expansive, absolutely so expansive. So you can then have two opportunities in your pocket, right? You might decide to build a business around whatever you're passionate around. And then you might decide to build a business, right, where when someone says, hey, like, I want to learn what you know, you can sell them the program for $500. And I will tell you guys this, over the years, there's been so many people that have decided to do business with me, or I've gotten complimented on my business setup. They're like, Steph, I want to model like your business flow. I want to model your sales process, right? Like your sales process was so simple to go through. I've done challenges and things before. People are like, oh my God, Steph, like your challenge process was so smooth and so seamless. So believe it or not, right, there are people out there that are being inspired to do business online every single day, and they're being inspired by people just like us, right? So we want to have the resources, we want to have the tools, right, in our pocket to be able to help people, right, in this way. Because again, if, right, or evidence enough of people having the desire to want to make money online, but just not knowing where to start. Or feeling like I want to start an online business, but I don't want to jump into just a money-making opportunity and not know what I'm doing, not be trained on what to do, right? Like we have the best of both worlds. We get to give people access to the training they need to learn the business of online business, right? How many of you guys are in the program, you're in the course, and you've already been made tons better because you know more than you did before you bought the program, right? You know more than you did before you bought the program. And then, right, the best of both worlds, we also give you the opportunity, right, to be able to turn right back around and sell the program to other people, right? Which that's like the biz op vibe, right? Like that's the allure of biz ops, is that I don't have to create anything. I can just begin to sell to other people. Well, no, you can't, because you don't know how to make money online. You don't know the business of online business. Therefore, you're not going to sell that to anybody, right? Because at best, you're learning maybe how to run solo ads. That's a fraction. Running solo ads or running any kind of ads is a fraction of what it takes to grow a successful and sustainable online business. It's a fraction, right? And that's what a lot of these biz ops do, right? Oh, go run some solo ads, right? That's a fraction, because then once you run your solo ads and you start to build an email list, now what comes next? Do you know how to communicate with them? Do you know how to build know, like, and trust? Do you know how to be a personality to them now? No, you don't, because you didn't learn, right? You didn't learn what's working now when it comes to online business. And this is what's working now. This is what's working now. Showing up and being in front of people, right? Getting yourself out there, because people are going to buy from you, not the program. Okay. They're going to buy from you, not because of the program. So important. All right. So important. All right. So that's the great thing about the program, is that you can learn how to do your own thing, right? As well as sell the course. Okay. So now to me, it's even more valuable when you think about it that way. It's even more valuable. Right? Exactly, Shantae, me, and you had experience, right? And you've left better, right? Veronica, me, right? And I know you have. It's so awesome watching your videos, right? Because you take me back to 2007, remembering what it was like being new to all of this and just being so excited to share every single day what I was learning, right? Knowing what it was that I was learning, right? Jordan says, I'm 30. You're such a baby. I love it. I was 33 when I came online. I'm 30 and so glad I came across stuff. I feel ahead of the game. Girl, you so are. Like, you so are, right? Like, just keep plugging in. Just keep doing the work. You so are ahead of the game. Like, not even funny. Yeah. Shantae says, still getting better every day. Yeah, but that's the same thing with me. I'm like 16 years into this, and I'm never like sitting up high looking down low. I steadily invest in myself, because I want to be in the know. I want to stay in the game. And that's why I was so excited when I heard they're going to do a 2.0, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so in the right place. They get the fact that we got to stay like in the know, and we got to keep evolving. We got to keep growing, right? And to know that you're not being charged an upgrade fee, right? Like, and I can't promise that the price is going to be the same when they do 2.0, because I know nothing about what's happening. I just know if you get in now, right, you're locked in, because there are no upgrades. And you see that right on my sales page. You see that right on the checkout page. No upgrades, right? No upgrade fees, no monthly fees. It's $500. All right. So the big scheme of what the course actually does, okay, is it teaches you digital marketing. So if you know nothing or very limited about digital marketing, sorry, that's my clothes like hanging off of me, you're going to learn digital marketing, all right, which it's one of the highest paid jobs right now. I say jobs to specify the importance. It's one of the highest paid jobs right now. That's how important digital marketing is. All right. So you're going to learn digital marketing. You're going to learn skills, right, that a lot of Fortune 500 companies leverage to grow their business. You're going to learn skills that a lot of our local businesses, right, are seeking out consultants to help them bring their businesses online. You're going to learn those skills, right, for your little home-based business, for your little online business. And I say that very, tongue in cheek, because we have the whole opportunity to build an empire for ourselves. You realize that, right? Yes, Dakari Hill. I was talking about you, Dakari. I don't know if you've popped on my live streams, but Dakari, everyone say, hey, Dakari. Dakari is the young gentleman that his dad and I were in business when I first got started. Like, his dad was one of my business associates. He had, invested in several different opportunities with me. I think he's more in the consulting space right now, doing big things there. But he referred his son to me, and he's in the course. Yeah, and I know he's learning a lot, right? I know he's learning a lot. And it's that inspires me, because I'm like, I really hope he sees like where his future could be. Like, literally. I'm like, I really hope he sees where his future could be, because you made such a wise investment into yourself because of everything you're going to learn. Right. And again, just like I said with Jordan, stay plugged in, like, treat this so seriously, because you can live. And I feel like in some instances, I didn't treat it serious enough when I was younger, when I first came online. I was 33. Right. I look back all the time and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have treated so much. Like, so much of the lessons I share now, right, in my daily mentorship calls, they're lessons where I'm like, oh, like, I wish I would have got this. That's why I love doing these calls, because I get to really, really share, like, again, I'm never up high looking down low. Like, they'll attest to you. Like, I will totally share my mistakes. I will totally share like mishaps and things that I wish I would have done. But guess what? Now I want to help these people, right, be able to learn these things, right, and be able to take advantage of them in condensed time frames. Y'all, because here's the thing. People are coming online, right, and they're like literally getting to like multi 5-figure months in like months and a year, right? Or a couple of years. It's not taking as long as it used to for those that come online and decide to really, really buckle down and learn this stuff. It's another reason why I say $500 is nothing, right? I want to begin reprogramming the way people look at how they invest, right, into their future. That's what this is. You are investing into your future, right? This isn't something where you're going to invest into and say, oh, this is not what I thought. No, this is entirely and much more than likely what you think. Right? Like, that's why I've made it my job, where every single day I got to get out there and share this with people, because I don't think they understand the gravity of what this is. And I'm telling you, like, once you get your hands on it, like, you're going to feel the same way I do, where you're like, I got to get this in the hands of other people, right? I got to get this in the hands of other people. So yeah, Dakar, I was so excited for you. And just, again, and he's one of the people, right, much like Veronica, has gone through it. He's been on board maybe 2 weeks now. I think he's pretty much completely set up. Right? He has sent me over a handful of emails, just like Veronica did, but they're simple things. They're simple things where anyone can overlook it, or anyone can maybe not get it. And again, by having someone in your corner, right, you're able to get like those kind of questions answered, or to be redirected, right, like where to actually go to get the information. It's just powerful, y'all. Absolutely powerful. Veronica's right? You will not be disappointed, right? So much to learn. Right? So the entire course, right, the big picture is that it teaches you digital marketing. All right. And it teaches you the business of online business. Like, you got to understand how business is done online. Here's the thing. When I talk about like a lot of these, people that come online and now in a short span of time, they're able to achieve so much, is because they are learning the business of online business. They did not try to free 99 their way. They didn't like have a stair step approach. They literally came online with the intention of learning the business of online business, which means you got to know what's working online right now, right? How to get in front of people, how to captivate people, how to grow your audience, all of these things, all of us, like, that's why I share all the time where it's like 49, I'm reinventing my business, right? I'm not calling it pivoting. No, I am reinventing this whole doggone thing. Right? It's like I am righting so many wrongs, and I'm deciding, it's almost like I'm saying today is my 49 is my do-over. And I have no qualms about it whatsoever, because I know I'm going to inspire people that are going to say, you know what? You gave me the green light, Steph. I don't care how old I am. I'm giving myself a do-over. Right? And so the way that I look at this is like this course, not just from the aspect of being able to earn $500 per sale, but from the knowledge aspect. We all have the opportunity to decide to radically transform our financial situations in a short span of time because of the knowledge that's in here. And when you get hyped up like I'm hyped up and you want to share it with other people every single day, right? That's exactly how your financial, right, trajectory changes as well. Right? We get paid based upon how we produce. We produce by being active. We produce by being out there. We produce by doing the things that we actually learn in this actual course, right? Picking a platform, showing up on that platform every single day. No one says you got to be all over the net. Let me tell you something, right? All of the people I look up to that, again, have like exploded in a year. We're talking about like high 5 figures a month in less than a year, right? Some of them 6 figures a month in less than a year. Do you know what their one, write this down, please. Their biggest thing was they grew on one platform. They were completely dedicated to one platform. So that should be inspiring for you to know. If you've been looking around and you're like, oh my gosh, but they're all over the place. You don't have to be all over the place. Like, you can grow to very significant numbers for your business by just simply leveraging one platform and showing up every single day with the mindset, like, I'm just here to change one person's life. And with that mindset, right, it'll force you to show up knowing that one person is out there, right, needing you, desiring you, waiting for you, looking for you. And then in the process, you end up changing a lot more people's lives, right? Because more people begin to pay attention and tune in, right? So like, this is a course, right? Again, I will always talk about the money because I want you to know what's available to you. And money is very appealing, and people want to learn how to make it. They want to learn how to get it, right? And I'm not trying to be funny here, right? But one book I really enjoy is You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. And it's so true. And I'm not saying this to be vulgar, but it's so true. And it can be said of so many things in life. But she says this one little blurb in there. She says, money is like sex. You're expected to be all good at it, but nobody wants to talk about it, right? Nobody wants to talk about it. When I read that, like, that's something that stuck in my mind, right? Because how many things in life you're supposed to be like, we're supposed to be so good at credit, right? But so many people blow their credit because why? It's not just talked about, right? It's not just widely talked about. And money is one of those things, right? And I think that's exactly why people think, oh, I can just come online, free 99 my way, right? You spend enough time on YouTube, you can get all the information, knowledge that you need. No, it don't work that way. Go talk to anybody who's done anything significant. And not only have they invested in themselves, they continue to invest in themselves. They have coaches for various areas of their business, right? I was just listening to this one lady. She's now at like 6 figures a month, and she was referencing her email marketing coach. You see what I'm saying? Like, I share this because I understand that a lot of people think you're going to achieve a lot for nothing. And again, I'm going to reference my age, but I'm also going to allow it to be inspiration, right? For someone young like Dakari. No one says you have to stair step your way to anything. No one says you have to crawl before you walk. I'm dispelling that. It's not the truth. And I wish someone would have told me that when I was first getting started, because I would have positioned myself to earn a lot more per transaction because I was good at this stuff. I was good, and I was earning peanuts. Is it too real? Veronica, I know what you're laughing at. I know there's a slight lag. I know what you're laughing at, but I love that part about the book. It's so true. So I gave myself the green light. And again, this is through mentorship, right? Like my mentors taught me this. Because the reason I was attracted to her is because she talked about money and she changed my awareness around money. She's like, how can you get something you're not talking about? I don't want people to think I'm all about the money. Well, if I tell you that I really love pizza and I have pizza night every week, are you going to all of a sudden have some judgment that, Steph, you all about the pizza? Life is more than pizza. No, you would never say that. You would never say that. Or if I talk about shopping or whatever, you would never have that judgment. But it's funny, we talk about money, right? And the walls instantly go up. It's not all about the money. But you're here listening to this, and the title is very clear. How to earn $500 a day or $500 days while learning how to build an online business. Why do you want to build an online business? Keep hiding behind the fact that you want to help people, and you will find yourself in Brooksville. Yes, we can make a lot of money at the high service of people, but what I know about my audience is my audience wants to make money. Does anyone here not want to make money? Is anyone here because you're just completely turned off by the idea of earning $500 every single time someone buys a course from you? No, you want to learn how to get it for yourself. Truth be told, right? Truth be told. That's exactly what this course allows us to do. It teaches us how to get it for ourselves. And it positions you to be able to get paid handsomely every time someone says yes, right? I want you guys to think about something. Our businesses are about yes, right? So our business success are about yeses. We're going to get a lot of no's, right? We're going to get a lot of, people that just aren't interested. We don't really get no's, right? Why? Because we don't hear no's. People just don't buy. They're never saying no to us directly, which is so beautiful about this way of doing business, right? But if you look at your business as being, a bunch of yeses, what's the value? And then I'm going to open it up for any questions. All right. But I'm ready to drop the mic here. All right. Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah. What's the value of every single yes you get? What do you want that value to be? Eye-opening, right? Eye-opening. That's what I love about this course, is that we're teaching people something so worthwhile, right? I can never take away the knowledge that anyone gets from this course. So that's why I say, with Dakari, investing into himself. That's what he did at such a young age. He is going to forever be made better because of the access to this information. Whether or not he sells a bunch of the courses or decides to sell something else, he will always be made better, right? Because of what he actually learned in this course. The skill set alone of building a complete sales process is worth the price of the course all by itself, in my opinion. Right? Discovering our free marketing system, in my opinion, worth the price of the course all by itself to me. Because I discount a lot of things a lot of times because I'm stuck in my ways when it comes to things. Just learning about this free marketing system was worth the value. Why? Because it allows me now to be able to create funnels that I can just give my people. I can just pop them over a share code. That's valuable. That's invaluable. There are just things I look at where I'm like, I was made better because I invested in this program, and I would have never known these things or had access to these things, or it would have taken me a lot longer, or I would not have understood the perspective of it. Like, there's so many things. Investing in yourself, in this way, it's just so much bigger than the way people look at it sometimes. You just can't put a price tag on certain things. Right. And oftentimes it's those things that entirely change your world or change your perspective or give you new opportunities that you didn't even know existed. All right. So if you're plugged into my world, just know this is the conversation. Okay. This is the conversation because I feel like I have a job to do to create the awareness in way more people that this is available. One of the things that I used to always hate hearing many years ago before I got into coaching, which is one of the reasons why I decided to get into coaching, is that women would discover me or people would discover me and they're like, Steph, I need help. And when I would tell them okay, well, this is how I can help you, the response I would always get would be, oh, I wish I would have found you sooner, because they'd already blown their money, right, on other stuff. that did not work for them for whatever reason. I remember my husband and I had a conversation around this, and I'm like, I just got to do a better job of getting myself out there so that I can get myself in front of people before they've blown their money on things that just don't serve them. Right? Maybe write that down and adapt that for your business. Right? I'm going to be the first one to let people know, right, about this amazing program, about this amazing course. I'm going to be the one. Because literally, like, I want our community to really, put this on the map in terms of, there's a lot of people out there promoting, lifestyle courses in very, very comical ways. That's just not my approach, right? I really want to attract people that have the desire to really learn digital marketing, learn the business of online business, and love the idea of being able to promote something that they don't have to create, having a ready-made business, right? Because you will be rewarded with the outcome that you get because of your diligence with diving into the information. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will actually earn more because you take the learning side of it very seriously. Like, the money side, like, that's the reward for taking the learning seriously. Right? Yeah, I can't wait either. Let me know what platform. I know you mentioned TikTok. I think you mentioned Instagram. So I'm so curious to see what you do with this. So yeah, let me know what platform you launch on for sure. And let me know if you need any help at all as well when it comes to that. More than happy to help in that way. So I don't see any questions. Yes, exactly, Veronica. I want them to walk away with the knowledge, skills, and both money-making systems. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Yep, Jordan said all about the money. You're in business, right? Like, you're in business. Of course, your bottom line matters. Your bottom line matters, right? A coach that I used to have about a year and a half, 2 years ago, she would always say, like, the worst place for your business, right, is to be at a place where it can't help itself. How can you help others if you can't help yourself? Right? So yeah, like, you got to be minding your business and minding your bottom line. Right? And the way that we do that, y'all, is again by learning the business, right, of online business. And then and this is, and I'll close out with this. I always say that, right? But that's my whole thing, right? That's my mantra. That's my shtick. However you want to look at it, is like, I get to make money, right, by helping other people that want to learn how to make money online, because I understand, like, there's a huge disparity between those that want to learn and those that actually end up, like, taking off successfully. The desire is there for people, right? They have they know they want to, but then there's a big gap between those that actually do and end up being very successful. Right. And so I want to equip more people with what it is that they actually need to be successful in this thing. Right. It's like, if you wanted to be successful with anything, you're going to have to invest. Right. The greatest salesmen out there, right, they don't just like jump on board a great sales opportunity. Right. They invest a lot into themselves to develop themselves when it comes to skills. To sales skills. Right. They develop themselves to learn sales. Right? So it's like, no matter what you want, if you want to become a pro at it, you've got to invest in becoming a pro at it. Like, there literally is no easy way out. But if there was, I would have to say, like, this is the easier and this is the faster approach based upon everything that I've experienced and that I've seen, right, over 16 years. And I've experienced and I've seen a lot. All right. So I'm so excited about the course club, first off. And so if you would love, right, again, to get, like, I believe the course club is going to be fun, right? But if you would love, right, to be able to engage in this course, like, with us, right, where every single week we just meet live via Zoom, like I said, very laid back. And we just begin to be, every week we're going over a module, over a lesson, right, where you can share your input, ask questions, gain further clarity, right? And again, much like a book club, right, but for this course, I just think it would be so much fun to go through it in this way, right? Jump into the course, right? So not only will you get everything we talked about here, but you'll also get my bonus, Get Paid Daily Online Members Vault, that has that orientation for you to dive into, that's going to help you understand how to go through the information and in what order to go through everything. You get bonus resources, bonus lessons, just all kinds of stuff back there, right, that share my own experience, right, in this industry to help you win even more. And then again, you'll get totally invited to the course club. I'll have more details about when that will start coming out. So yeah, I'm excited. So if you have any questions, definitely feel free to use the live chat. If you want to learn more about it, go to the link down below in the description, goprowithsteph.com. right? Just click the link down below in the description and it will take you to the sales page where you can learn everything about this. Again, there are payment options in place. So there is ClearPay or Afterpay and Klarna. And both of those give you opportunities, right, to be able to spread your payments out. All right. And again, or get started $500, right? Come in, right? Know that you are in. You'll get the free marketing system. There's no monthly fees. There's no upgrade fees. And get excited for 2.0 because I know I am. All right. Get excited for 2.0. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, hit reply on any email that you may receive from me, and you will always get a direct reply from me. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, click on notifications. I cannot wait to see you in the course, and I cannot wait to hang out with you on a weekly basis during Course Club, right, to help you mastering, right, everything that you're going to have access to as you begin to go through the course and get set up. All right, have a fantastic Saturday. Again, welcome to all new members for the week thus far, and I'm welcoming those, right, that are deciding to get started today as well. Thank you for all the community members that were hanging out, giving your input, your 2 cents, your experience. I really, really appreciate you guys. And again, I'm constantly celebrating your wins on a daily basis as you guys take action and make things happen for yourself. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.